from here we are going to head up to Camp Dragonhead. See if we get sent into that actual dungeon or not. Still got a while. I should get in. Average wait time 6 minutes. Yeah. Then we just have to deal with actually doing Ormvale and hoping that we don't get people who don't know the dungeon. This building, but they are in the other side. Well. If it isn't my fine friend Archon Shade. Do you care for a plate of roast caracal? Some old wine? No? Ah, I see you have not come into my hall merely to escape the biting cold. I was in fact on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence.
The incident with the New Frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurth's soil. Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Forton does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
Yep. Let's go.
Hallone's blessings be upon you. Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise. But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that I didn't get interrupted. Just because that's kind of the way my luck works in this. Building the Bilious, so we are going this way on when the cold sets in. Okay. not Drillamo. It's... Nope, not this one. It's down here. Archon, is there aught you would ask of me? Pray, speak plainly. I'm a man of action and need no honeyed words. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the fury, but you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. Let's confess then. 'Tis a sad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown thick with their number. They strike swiftly, without warning, and are canny enough to evade our most able trackers. It is not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. The heretics themselves seem somehow changed. I know not what manner of influence this Iceheart wields, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the grip of righteous fervor. It is an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Perhaps you would care to question one of their recent victims? As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a trader was waylaid on the road. The troll found the unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming he has regained the use of his faculties, the merchant might recall some small detail that could aid in your task. Really wish you could just, like, jump all the way down. That is not an option here. We apparently found our other DPS. Stairs? Tell you what happened? Oh, yes, of course. I am quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly black hearts. Traveling my usual route to Whitebrim Front when a sudden blow sent me reeling. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground, and several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals. They were taking everything. It was then that one of them noticed my bleary gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words "return to Snowcloak." Dare say that is where they were heading, hauling my goods, but you will not catch me rushing off in pursuit. Tell me 'twas a miracle I survived it all. Not trust my thick hull to survive him, to save me a second time. Over this way? Yep. I know Orem Vale sucks and no one wants to run it, but can you guys just, like, get me in? I don't really want to run it either, but I have to. Loyal heretic. About to get punched in his loyal face. No, Orem Vale just has some obnoxious mechanics. The huge cutscene dungeons are all... So... those two. Yeah, so these are the big cutscene dungeons. That's why there's a special reward for doing this one specifically. So if you look, like, this is 350 tomestones, so like the leveling, I can't really show you. So like level 50, 60, 70, 80 dungeons are 100 tomestones. This is 350. It's because of the time commitment. Orenvale just has obnoxious mechanics. Draw your weapon, foul. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You've come seeking heretics? Share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of their raiding parties. Pursued them here. Right, we should have had them cornered in this ravine. And yet they're gone. Vanished. Like icy wraiths. Glimpsed a woman atop the cliff. Could it be Heart herself come to sneer at our folly? To where did she disappear? Heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall. Some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. It would be best were we to return to White Room Front and lay our suspicions before Lord drill them out. There we go. Just gonna head back, see. Come on, other DPS, hit the button. Just heading back towards where I need to get to. Hit the button. Button DPS. Thank you. So most specifically in this one, those little yellow pools, you can kind of see them in the mouse over. Those are damaging puddles. People like to not remember that. And then multiple of the bosses in this dungeon have stacking mechanics that deal damage the more stacks you take, and they're removed by using an item in the arena. A lot of people don't know about the items. Also, it's far less linear. You basically open up onto this room, and there's patrols all over the place, and some people are very stupid about how they walk through this room. Yo, tank. This is going to be bad. This is going to be very, very bad. Yeah. The tank didn't pay attention, and the heals had not started moving. Yeah, that's a great start. The tank just zoomed off, paid no attention to the heals not... If you are tanking, please don't do that. Make sure the healer is following before you run off and take the entire bloody room. Healer apologized for not joining the rest of us, but that's also on the tank for not paying attention. This first room is problematic enough, though this is also part of the reason it's problematic. It's got a whole bunch of ranged mobs in it. Is, however, extremely well geared by the look of it. Yeah, I think that was more a false start than a bad start. But, yeah, so these marble fruits, there's going to be a stacking debuff that this mob... Why? The tank just picked up a marble fruit at the start of it. There's absolutely no reason to do that. That stacking debuff right there. Most people remove it at 2 to 3. Oh, that's stunnable? Wow. Heals them. The tank is at 3 stacks. Okay. So the tank used one to start off and then didn't use one for its actual purpose. There's also a whole bunch that spawn by the exit. Move one on your way out. If you don't kill those fruits, they spawn extra mobs. This is another patrol room. This one's a little bit better because it doesn't... Oh, you're gonna do this way, huh? Popped mantra to help the healer out a little bit. Is that, and also pop bloodbath, so I don't need any heals. Nothing really fancy about this boss. No, I'm 49 and I need 50 to have that. Frontal cone on 100-ton swipe. Eye of the Beholder. Frontal 270 spaced. Glower's just a line behind him. Swing. Big old AoE around him. Beholder again. 270-degree circle. Inner ring removed, yeah. No. I know what it is. You see those every so often. This is kind of the easy boss of this entire dungeon. Honestly, the trash pulls are harder than him. Yay, I got the seedling. So Mantra just increases HP recovery for everyone by 10%. It's on a 90-second cooldown. If the tank's doing massive pulls, just you can help out by throwing that down. Pretty useful skill the monks have. Almost through. Okay, we're just in this. You really wanna... Dude! It's not making it a possibility. Little tank tip in here. Tank on top of the fruit. Tank so that your friends can hit them. I gotta push Nats in a pre-roll. We're just in trash for a little bit. I half expect this boss to be pulled by the time I get out of here. Wow. Okay. Tank's never done this before? This has gotta be an alt. This is there's no way this is their first time in here. Although they are currently taking it in a dumbass location. which is preventing me from handling this optimally. I can't get to the side to do flank hits because of where he's tanking it. Same as in the general dungeon. Kill those ads before they actually turn into real enemies. Boom. That's done. I feel like I should... I'm gonna roll for it as a souvenir because of its name. I didn't get it. Oh well. Verdant is a shade of green.